Still grieving the tragic death of an infant, is hoping to get justice for baby Kinsley. Tonight, her father is now facing charges 9 long months after she died with signs of abuse. Tonight, 7 Action News reporter Ruta Ulsanaida talked to the child's grandmother about the arrest.
The father of 9-month-old Kinsley Evans has now been charged with her murder by the prosecutor's office. And the CPS supervisor that was overlooking her case has also now been fired.
People just don't know the mental part of it. Like, I can't even walk through a baby section in a store without breaking down in public. I don't even want to hold nobody else's baby or be around little kids anymore. Like, it's sad.
It has been a long 9 months for Asia Nelson, the grandmother of little Kinsley Evans and Kinsley's aunt, Angelica Garrett. Last June, Kinsley's mother, who was too traumatized to speak to us on camera, wanted to give Kinsley's father an opportunity to see her despite him not having custody. It's a decision the entire family now regrets.
My daughter had let her go with her father for a couple of hours. We came back to pick her up. He wouldn't give her to us.
Asia and her daughter begged and pleaded for 24-year-old Charles Evans to give her back, even involving police and Child Protective Services, who all allegedly said the baby was safe and there was nothing they could do. Then, 3 weeks later,
My officer called us and said that we need to rush down to Sinai Grace. Kinsley has been pronounced dead.
Kinsley was found with bruises and, according to the family, ribs that had clearly been broken. The CPS supervisor involved in Kinsley's case was placed on administrative leave, but there were no charges.
Nobody was locked up for Kinsley's death until now.
Charles Evans has now been charged with felony murder and first-degree child abuse, and we've also now learned from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services that the CPS supervisor on leave has now been fired. But for this family, it doesn't bring back their little girl.
It's too late.
One call back would have changed everything.
A visit. It's too late.
Charles Evans will be back here at 36th District Court next week, and Asia says she will follow this trial every step of the way.
Wow, this is crazy. But how was the workers supposed to know that this was going to happen? You know, being of the child services background that I am in, there's no way for the worker to know that this was going to be an outcome, you know. When you have two parents involved, ideally you want both parents involved with the children. And if there was previous situations that occurred that shows red flag, then I could see why the supervisor would be fired, why the case planner on the case would be fired. I could see all of that. And why or who did this to this child? This is horrendous. Why would anyone do this to an innocent child who can't even fight back? Let me know what you guys think about this story.